15 minutes of fame. Let's go.
Give me some moves on that shit, man. First.
Oh, he's fronting now. He's fronting.
What's up?
Yo, Smack, for the record, he was the first person that had 11 boards out there on
Battle rap.
Battle rap? I'm the first to do a lot in battle rap, you know what I'm saying?
Let me start off before I get into the other questions. How long it took you to master that shit like you doing?
Like an hour. Like an hour? Yeah, hour.
Okay. No scars?
Nah, no scars.
No scars. Okay, so you made it through.
Yeah, it's all in your mind. It's like the Matrix.
Is you comfortable as hell on that shit?
I'm comfortable. This is my city. I got the key to the city. Y'all see what's going on? Redemption, URL. Saturday. URL presents Redemption. Matter of fact, you might interview right here in front of this, yo. Let me say it. Let me get it right. All right?
That's good.
That's better?
That's better.
You know, I was a cameraman first in my career, so I got the eye. I got the eye. You know?
All right. So I got Smack. I got Beasley. We at the Redemption event. It's over now. The first thing I want to ask y'all is, usually at Gramercy Theater,
Right.
it's always a difference of other events that y'all have. It
Right.
seems to be a lot of commotion here.
Right.
All right? Tell me if I'm starting any trouble, if I'm saying anything wrong.
Not necessarily. What it is that Gramercy doesn't really doesn't have the space. The space is limited. I mean, it's probably a bigger event than any other rap event that you've probably been to in terms of actual capacity. But what happens is people converge on the event. And you know, we are from New York, so a lot of times artists and people assume that they're on lists without even calling us. They just show up outside. And it's people that we know, but it puts us in an awkward position because if you don't call and tell me you're coming, I'm just assuming that you're not coming. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the time to call each and every person and put them down on the list. So while I do want to take care of the people that mean something to us, our hands are tied sometimes because we have a certain amount of tickets allocated for guests, performers, and people who contacted us prior to the event. So if you show up the day of the event, I'm outside, I got 3 dudes with me. And the event is like, yo, we're at capacity, there's nothing that we can do. So it hurts us, you know what I'm saying, sometimes to not be able to get people in, but it's just, you know, part of the business.
So why not a bigger venue? Because, I mean, you already just blowing up bigger and bigger.
I mean, we do bigger venues, but it just all depends on the size of the card, the artist on the card. We can't always step out and just go and get a bigger venue. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times within the New York area, there's no venues available. You know what I mean? That we can secure, that will hold our crowd. And then secondly, some events are bigger events than others. Your Gnomes, your Summer Madnesses, these are marquee events within the culture. But we have newer events like Redemption, but we're not sure exactly what it's going to do. I mean, today we were pretty cool. I mean, it was a nice turnout, but it wasn't like too over capacity where people couldn't get in if they really needed to, you know?
Wasn't too bad. But there were a few people outside that some of us would think they would be able to get in,
right?
But they didn't get in,
right?
So, is there a reason for that? And
well,
am I pushing the line
people, nah, it's cool.
you?
I mean, you want to know the questions. I mean, there were some people that deserved to be in. Some people were even listed. But what happens is once we reach capacity, and you know the nature of the URL events, you got people outside at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and doors are at 1. If you show up at 3:30, it's going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? By then, other people have called, and I'm thinking in my mind, these are the people that want to attend. The people that are calling me before the event happens, that's an indication that you want to be there. You know what I mean? I want to let people in the day of, but it's just not it's out of my control. And then I'm being told, hey, listen, if you let X amount of people in, that's going to take off your overall number. Then your artists are going to have to cut their lists. Then the artists don't want to come in and perform. So it's just a certain mania that comes with URL where people just want to be present.
So it's time. People are coming too late.
People are coming too late.
I'm curious. A lot of people are curious. That's why I'm asking this question. Because like I say, this don't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes.
Right.
My last question.
Yeah.
Just in case Head might have one. Summer Madness 5.
Yes.
Now, when y'all was on stage, Smack was trying to find you to ask permission Don't go nowhere. To announce,
Because
to
you know, I
announce
mean, at the end of
one
the day,
battle.
you know, we like to present, you know, our movement in certain ways, and I want it to be right when, you know what I'm saying, we release the information, you know, so, you know, I gotta, you know, I'll tell a whole card, but I work with my brothers.
He really will.
You know what I mean?
So the whole card's finished though? Is that what you did?
it's not finished.
Okay.
I got some battles that y'all never thought that I'd put together though. I guarantee y'all that, you know what I mean? I guarantee y'all that y'all be like, yo,
You'll
where did he
have
come
one
up
in
with
a
that, man?
couple of days. You're gonna know in a couple of days. You said it here first.
You sure?
Look at this.
I just need one. Just need one battle.
Well, we coming. We about to let it out soon, man.
Okay.
And yo, for the record, the K-Shine DNA battle,
Yeah.
you know, would that be redone? I know that was.
I would like to. I mean, you know, emotions are still high and it's still fresh, so we don't know, you know, what you know, exactly how everybody's feeling or when we're gonna figure that out. But we are in the process of having discussions with them, most likely this evening,
So there'll be
first
no
thing
punishments
tomorrow.
or nothing?
I gotta review the tape. Let the officials decide. There was no clear connection. There was no, you know what I mean? We were able to contain it. The club didn't shut us down, so it wasn't that bad. And usually clubs are paranoid with hip hop, you know, so if they were able to let us continue, I don't think that it was as bad as people are making it seem, you know, because no one was actually hit, no one got hurt. You know, we were able to contain everybody and split them apart. It just wasn't in our best interest to do the battle or continue the battle because emotions were high and we didn't want it to actually go to that level where it could have gone. So this is why we decided just not to do the battle and play it safe. And it also, you know, takes the stigma off of the culture of us not being able to control or contain things. So that's why we made it, you know, decided not to do continue the battle tonight.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
15 minutes of fame radio. We're now stepping into 15 minutes of fame radio.